गुड इवनिंग फ्रेंड्स, आप सबों का बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन। वंस अगेन वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कसिंग अबाउट various type of questions that is related from geography section. Confidence and hard work is the best medicine to kill the disease called failure. It will make you a successful person. All the best. Okay, first question on your screen: which is the following is the feature of tropical wet and dry climate? आपको बताना है इसके इम्पोर्टेंट फीचर्स। ट्रॉपिकल वेट और ड्राई क्लाइमेट की क्या क्या इंपॉर्टेंट फीचर्स हैं। एक्सट्रीम diurnal range of temperature, no distinct rainy season. It is a transitional type of climate found between the temperate forest and hot desert. Choose the correct answer from which the code given below. Okay, so very 1 and 2 is the right answer. Tropical wet and dry climate. Tropical wet and dry climate. It is also known as savanna type climate. This type of climate has alternate wet and dry season, similar to the monsoon climate, but has considerably less annual rainfall. There is a no distinct any rainy season like monsoon climate. Floods and droughts are common. It is confined within the tropics, which is best developed in Sudan, hence it is also known as Sudan climate. It is a transitional type of climate found between the equatorial rainforest and hot desert. Mean annual ranges from 80 to 160 cm. Mean annual temperature is greater than 80 degrees Celsius. 18 degrees Celsius. Highest temperature don't coincide the period of highest sun but occur just before the onset of rainy season. April is the northern hemisphere and October in southern hemisphere. Days are hot and nights are cold. This extreme diurnal ranges of temperature is another characteristic feature of Sudan type climate. The savanna landscape is typed by tall grass and short trees. The grasslands are also called bushveld. Trees are deciduous, shedding their leaves in cool, dry season to prevent excessive loss of water through transpiration. Acacias is example. Consider the following statement regarding tropical dry deciduous forests. Tropical dry deciduous forest. These are the most widespread forest in India. These forests are found in eastern slope of the Western Ghats, Maltas, Khair, X-Ul, X-Leud are the common trees of this forest, which are the correct about tropical dry deciduous forest. I think only and only 1 and 3 is the right answer. These are the most widespread forests in India. They are also called monsoon forest. They spread over region which receive rainfall between 70 to 200 cm on the basis of availability of water. These forests are further divided into moist and dry deciduous. Tropical moist deciduous forest. Moist deciduous forests are pronounced in region record rainfall between 100 to 200 centimeter. These forests are found in the northeastern states along the foothills of Himalaya, eastern slope of western Ghats and Odisha. Teak, sal, sisam, hura, mahua, amla, sisam, kusum, sandalwood, etc. are the main species of this forest. Tropical dry deciduous forest. Dry deciduous forests cover vast areas of country where rainfall range between 100 to 70 to 100 centimeter. On the other margin, water margin, it's not water, it's a water margin. It has a transition to the moist deciduous, while on the drier margin to the thorn forest. These forests are found in rainer areas of peninsula and the plains of UP and Bihar. Higher the rainfall region of peninsular plate, northern plain, northern Indian plain, these forests have a parkland landscape with open stretches in which teak and other trees interspersed with patches of grass and common. As the dry season begins, the trees shed their leaves completely, and forests appear like a vast grassland with naked trees all around. Tendu, Palas, Dale, Khair, Axel, Wood, etc. are the common trees of this forest. In the western and southern part of Rajasthan, vegetation is covered very scanty due to low rainfall and overgrazing. Tropical semi-evergreen forest is found in which of the following part of India? Okay, it's a very general question. So should be the part of A, B, C, D, only and only two and three, because peninsular part is not a part of tropical semi-evergreen. They are transitional forests between tropical wet evergreen and tropical deciduous forest. They are semi-evergreen. This is transition between the tropical wet evergreen forest and tropical deciduous forest. They are comparatively drier areas compared to tropical wet evergreen forest. Annual rainfall is 200 to 250 centimeter. Mean annual temperature varies 24 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity is about 75%. Distribution: Western coast of India, Assam, lower slopes of eastern Himalayas, Odisha, Andaman Island. Trees in this forest are usually have butter stem trunks with abundant epiphytes. The important species are laurel, rosewood, mesua thorny bamboo, western ghats, white cedar, Indian chestnut, champa, mango, Himalayan region, hardwood similar to that of the tropical evergreen forest, except these forests are less dense with more pure stands. Timber industry is better than in evergreen forest. The pattern of planetary winds depends upon Planetary winds pattern depends upon emergence of pressure belt, Earth revolution, distribution of continent and ocean. I think all are not all are because distribution of continent and ocean planetary winds के बारे में पूछा जा रहा है. तो pattern of planetary winds were largely depends on latitudinal variation of atmospheric heating, emergence of pressure belts, migration of belts following apparent paths of the sun, distribution of continent and oceans, rotation of Earth. The pattern of the movement of the planetary winds is called general circulation of atmosphere. The general circulation of the atmosphere, also called also set in motion, and the ocean water circulation, which influence the Earth's climate. With reference to the composition of atmosphere, consider the following statement: all kinds of weather changes take place in the stratosphere. In that stratosphere, temperature increases with height due to the presence of ozone gas in the upper part of the layer. It's not a part. Both are. So B is the right answer. Stratosphere. It is beyond troposphere up to the altitude of 50 km from the Earth's surface. The temperature in this layer remains constant for the some distance but then rises to reach a level of 0 degrees Celsius at a 50 km altitude. The rise is due to the presence of ozone. Harmful ultraviolet radiation is absorbed by the ozone. Weather related incidents don't take place in this layer. Their air blows horizontally here. Therefore, this layer is considerable ideal for flying aircrafts. Sometimes cirrus clouds are present at the lower levels in the layer. Consider the following statement: tundra has thick evergreen coniferous forest, while taiga trees are absent completely. Tundra climate is also known as boreal climate. Which are the correct? I think only and only D. Both are incorrect. Taiga climate is found only in the northern hemisphere, so it is also known as boreal forest. Boreal means relating to the region of the earth just south of the Arctic. It stretches along the continuous belt across the central Canada, some part of Scandinavian Europe, and most of the central southern Russian. Taiga has a thick forest of conifers such as pine, spruce, while tundra trees are absent completely. This is the due to the part of lack of water available in tundra, but also it's a result of permafrost. Trees have a great difficulty growing the stable roots in the frozen ground, while both the tundra and taiga have lichen and mosses. Many grasses and wild flowers grow in tundra that are less common in taiga. The soil in taiga is highly acidic and low in nitrogen, making growth difficult for the plants that are not adapted to the environment. Leuser ecosystem, that's the Indonesia. Leuser ecosystem is the area of the forest located in province of North Sumatra Island, Sumatra, Indonesia. It is one of the richest expansions of tropical rainforest in the Southeast Asia and the last place on the earth where the Sumatran elephant, rhino, tiger, orangutan are found within on one area. It is one of the world's richest at least non-forest system and its vegetation is an important source of the earth's oxygen. Industrial development for palm oil, pulp, paper plantation and mining continues to threaten the entire ecosystem. The fires from the widespread destruction have caused major pollution from Singapore to Jakarta, resulting in huge economic losses and public health issues. Sumatra's unique species are dying out with their negligible population left and few on the verge of the extinction. Caspian Sea is the border which of the following country? Azerbaijan, Russia. Which are the correct? Only and only three and four. Caspian Sea, the world's largest inland body water. Variously classed as a world largest lake or full-fledged sea, it is bordered by Russia, Azerbaijan, Iran, Turkmenistan, and Kazakhstan. Caspian Sea faces many ecological threats to that of ramification on the human residents of the area, flora, fauna, economic and overall ecosystem. The intensive oil and gas development in Caspian region has caused serious water, air, and land pollution problems and natural resources depletion, harm to wildlife and plant life, ecosystem disturbances, desertification, and loss of biological landscape diversity. Nagorno-Karabakh, seen sometimes in news, is disputed between A. Armenia and Azerbaijan. Nagorno-Karabakh, Karabakh is a disputed territory between Armenia and Azerbaijan. Which of the following states share border with Myanmar? It's Myanmar states border with Myanmar. Only and only it's, 3, 2. It's only Nagaland. Fourth northeastern states Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, and Mizoram share international boundary with Myanmar. Both countries share heritage of religious, linguistic, and ethnic ties. Which of the following is our pair correctly matched? Kumanjao Pass, Dongla, Dongkhala, or Kunjam. Kumjang Pass lies on the Indo-Myanmar border at an altitude of Arunachal Pradesh and with Myanmar. Donggala is a mountain pass in Himalaya, Sikkim. Kunjam Pass is located in Himachal Pradesh. It connects Lahul Valley with Spiti Valley. Which of the following correctly matched. Protected area or river flowing inside the protected area. Papikonda, Kanchenjunga, and Jim Corbett. Only and only 2 and 3. Papikonda National Park, located in Andhra Pradesh, is an important bird and biodiversity area and endangered species flora and fauna. The vegetation of the Papikonda National Park contains species of the moist deciduous and dry deciduous forest. Godavari River flows through the park. Kanchenjunga National Park is the national park and the biosphere reserve located in Sikkim. It was inscribed to the UNESCO World Heritage Site, becoming the mixed heritage site of India. Tista River flows through it. The vegetation of the park include temperate borderleaf and mixed forest consisting of oak, birch, maple, willow. Jim Corbett National Park is the national park of India located in Uttarakhand. The park has sub-Himalayan belt, geographical and ecological character. Dense, moist deciduous forest mainly consist of sal, peepal, rohini, mango trees. The park encompasses Patli Dun Valley, formed by the Ramganga River. The 6-degree channel is in Indian Ocean marks the divide between it's a Indra Point and Indonesia. The southern end point of India is Indra Point and also called Pygmalion Point and located in the southern point of the Greater Nicobar Island. Rondo Island of Indonesia in the northeast island in the province of Sumatra and located at about 163 km to the south of the Little Andaman Island. Point has an elevation of 47 meters. 6-degree channel is located at the 6 degree north of the equator and thus it is popular known as 6-degree channel. Which of the following water body connects the Red Sea to the Gulf of Aden? It's a Bab of Mandeb, Bab al Mandeb state, Bab al Mandab, या Mandeb is a state between Yemen on the Arabian Peninsula and the Djibouti and Eritrea on the Horn of Africa. It connects Red Sea to the Gulf of Aden. Bab al Mandeb act as a strategic link between the Indian Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. Via the Red Sea and the Suez Canal, Bosphorus Strait connects. This is B or D. It's a D. Black Sea with the Sea of Marmara. Bosphorus Strait is the world's narrow strait used for international navigation. World's narrow strait used for international navigation. Bosphorus connects the Black Sea with Sea of Marmara via the Dardanelles, the Aegean, the Mediterranean, and via the Kerch, the Sea of Azov. Which of the following are the marginal seas of Atlantic Ocean? Marginal Sea of Atlantic Ocean, Caribbean, Labrador, Red Sea. Only and only A and B. The Atlantic Ocean is the second largest of the world's ocean. Atlantic Ocean occupies the an elongated S-shaped basin extending longitudinally between the Europe and Africa to the east and the America to the west. As one of the components of interconnected world ocean, it connected in the north to the Arctic Ocean, to the Pacific Ocean in the southwest, the Indian Ocean in the southeast, and Southern Ocean in the south. The Atlantic Ocean is divided into two parts: equatorial countercurrent with the northern Atlantic Ocean and southern Atlantic Ocean at the about 8 degree north. Some of the marginal sea Atlantic Ocean are Argentina Sea, Caribbean Sea, English Channel, Gulf of Mexico, Hudson Bay, Irish Sea, Labrador Sea, Mediterranean Sea, North Sea, Norwegian Sea, Scotia Sea. Red Sea is the seawater inlet in Indian Ocean, lying between Africa and Asia. With the reference to the drainage system, consider the flowing. When the river originated from a hill and flow in the all direction, the drainage pattern is called radial. When the rivers discharge their water from all direction in a lake or a depression, the pattern is known as carriage. When the primary tributaries of river flow parallel to each other and secondary tributaries join them at the right angles, pattern is known as centripetal. This and this is wrong. This is a flip. Only one is the right answer. In the radial drainage system, the stream radiates outwards from a central point. Volcanoes usually have a archetypal feature on which radial pattern commonly develops. In India, the Amarkantak range and Ramgarh crater are the most example. Amarkantak or Ramgarh crater. In Terrell's drainage pattern, a short subsequent stream meet the main stream at the right angles and a differential erosion through the soft rocks paves the way for the tributaries. The old fold mountains of Singhbhum district, I mean Chhattisgarh or Chotanagpur plate, shine its tributaries in Paris Basin, Seine, and its tributaries in Paris Basin, France, have a drainage of traverse pattern. When the stream covers at a point, which is generally a depression or a basin, they are centripetal or inland drainage system. In this pattern, rivers discharge their waters from all directions in a lake or in a depression. Stream of the Ladakh, Tibet, or Bagmati and its tributaries in Nepal are example of centripetal drainage pattern. Which of the following statement is correct about Ghaggar River? River is a trans-Himalayan origin. It joins Yamuna in Bihar. Sardar, Sarda, Sarju, Rapti are its important tributaries. Which are the correct? Only and only 1 and 3 is the right answer. You know about why? Gagra is a perennial transboundary river originating on Tibet Plateau near Lake Mansarovar. It cuts through the Himalayas in Nepal and joins Sarda River at Barham या Brahma Ghat in India. Together they form the Ghaggar River, the major left bank tributaries of Ganga. Its important tributaries are Sarda, Sarju, Kuwana, Little Gandak, Rapti. Ghagra joins the Ganga with a few kilometers downstream of Champaran in Bihar. Katra Nighat Wildlife Sanctuary. Nia Ghat, Katra Nia Ghat Wildlife Sanctuary is protected area located banks of Saryu River, a tributary of River Ganga. Which of the following pair is correctly matched? Rihand, Ib, and Banas. Only and only B is the right answer because Ib is the Mahanadi. Rihand, Rihand river is a tributary of Son river. Passes through the Chhattisgarh and UP. Old's name is Renuka. Rihand rises from Matranga Hills, which is about something 1000 meters mean sea level. Rihand Dam was constructed on Rihand River in the Sonbhadra district, UP, in 1962 for the hydropower generation. If is the river of tributaries of Mahanadi River in central India. It joins Mahanadi River following flowing directly into the Hirakund River. The river originated in Pandrapet. Eve River Valley famous for its rich coal belt. Major proportion of Mahanadi coal fields are situated on the banks of Eve. Banas is a river which lies entirely within the state of Rajasthan in the western India. It's a tributary of Chambal River. Itself is a tributary of Yamuna. Chambal is a tributary of Yamuna, which is merge into the Ganga. The Banas drains entirely within Rajasthan. Banas is a seasonal river, dries up during the summer, but it is nonetheless used for irrigation. Markandeya and Hiranyakesi rivers are the major tributaries of Ghat Prabha River. Ghat Prabha River is an important right bank tributary of Krishna River, which is across Maharashtra and Karnataka state. Markandeya and Hiranyakesi rivers are the tributaries of Ghat Prabha River, and Ghat Prabha River is itself a tributaries of Krishna River. Which of the following pair are correctly matched? Mahanadi, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Godavari, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh flow through the states. Andhra Pradesh, Narmada, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Gujarat. I think only and only C. Mahanadi rivers has its source to the Dandakaranya in Raipur district, Chhattisgarh. Mahanadi basin extend state over Chhattisgarh, Odisha, and comparatively smaller proportion of Jharkhand, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh. Godavari River is the largest river in the peninsular India. This is also known as the Thin Ganga. Godavari Basin is the second largest basin after Ganga Basin. Accounts total geographical area 9.5% of the total geographical area of India. The rivers rises in the Sahadri near the Trimbakeswar in Nasik district of Maharashtra, flow across the Deccan plate of western and eastern Ghats. Main river flows the state of Maharashtra, Telangana, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, and finally falls into the Bay of Bengal. Narmada River is the largest west flowing river of the peninsula, rises near the Amarkantak range of the mountains in MP. It is the fifth largest river in the country and the largest one in Gujarat. It passes through the MP, Maharashtra, and Gujarat. Which of the following is are correctly matched? One side hydropower project and located on river Nizam Sagar, Manjira, Gandhi Sagar, Narmada, Govind Sagar, Satluj. Only and only 1 and 3 is the right answer because Nizam Sagar Dam is receiver constructed across the Manjira River. Nizam Sagar on Manjira River, or Manjira is the tributary of Godavari River. Nizam Sagar is the oldest dam in the state of Telangana. This is the oldest dam in the state of Telangana. Gandhi Sagar Dam is one of the four major dams that is built in Chambal River in MP. Govind Sagar Lake is situated in Unnao or Bilaspur of Himachal Pradesh. It is formed by the Bhakra Dam. The receiver is on the river Satluj. Govind Sagar is in Satluj River, or named the honor of Guru Gobind Singh, the 10th Sikh Guru, Gobind Sagar Lake in Himachal Pradesh. Which of the following is the correct regarding the river Tungabhadra? It is a tributary of river Kaveri. It is originated at Karnataka. It flows only Karnataka and drain into Arabian Sea. Which are the correct about Tungabhadra River? It's only and only 1 and 2. Tungabhadra is a sacred river in the southern India that flows through the state of Karnataka to Andhra Pradesh. It is the important tributary of Krishna River, a river Krishna, not Kaveri. Tungabhadra is the tributary of Krishna. The ancient name as river Tungabhadra is also known as Pampa. Tungabhadra River is formed by the confluence of the river Tunga and Bhadra River at Kondi, a Kudli, which flows down the eastern slope of the Western Ghats in the state of Karnataka. The greater part of Tungabhadra course lies in the southern part of the Deccan Plateau. The river is fed mainly by rain. It has monsoonal regime, summer high water. Its major tributaries are Bhadra, Haridhara, Vedavati, Tunga, Bhadra, or Kundavati. Which of the following states are covered by Brahmaputra drainage basin? Meghalaya, Tripura, Nagaland, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh. That's it. Only and only 1, 3, and 5. So Meghalaya, Nagaland, and Arunachal Pradesh. Brahmaputra basin covers 50% China, 33% India, Bangladesh 8%, Bhutan 7%. Length in India is 916 km. Brahmaputra basin span state of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, West Bengal, Meghalaya and Nagaland, and the whole of the Sikkim, India. Brahmaputra catchment is the heaviest rainfall region in the world. Brahmaputra Basin, particularly the portion in Assam, is prone to the annual floods and river bank erosion. Part of the Himalaya mountain region of Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh, falling in Brahmaputra Basin, experiences snow cover. Experiences snow cover. Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim. Brahmaputra Basin represent the greenest part of India, accounting maximum 54.5% of the country's forest cover. In the middle reach of the Brahmaputra River, Majuli is the river island in Assam, which is marked as the largest mid-river delta system in the UNESCO World hydroelectric potential of the Brahmaputra Basin has been almost 66,000 megawatt. Which of the following are the conditions for the emergence of tropical cyclone? Large and continuous supply of warm and moisture air, weak Coriolis force, absence of strong vertical winds. Only and only 1 and 3. Tropical cyclone are intense low pressure areas confined between 30° north south latitude in the atmosphere around which high velocity winds blow. It extends up to 500 to 1000 km and vertically from the surface up to 12 to 12 to 14 km. Tropical cyclone or hurricane is like a heat engine that is energized by the release of latent heat on account of the condensation of moisture that wind gathers after moving over the ocean and seas. Large and continuous supply of warm and moist air that can release enormous latent heat. Strong Coriolis force can prevalent feeling of the low pressure at the center. Absence of Coriolis forces near the equator prohibits the formation of tropical cyclone between 0 to 5° latitude. Unstable condition through the troposphere that creates local disturbances around which the cyclone develops. The absence of strong vertical wind waves which disturb the vertical transport of the latent heat. Tropical cyclones are characterized by the large pressure gradient. The center of the cyclone is mostly warm and low pressure. Cloudlets are known as the eye of the storm. Generally, the isobar are closely placed to each other, showing high pressure gradient. Normally, it varies between something 14 to 17 MB per 100 square kilometer, but sometimes it can be as high as 60 MB per 100 kilometer. Expansion of the bin is felt about 10 to 150 kilometers from the center. What are the reasons for microclimatic zone shifting in India? Change in the land use pattern, urban heat island, encroachment upon the mangroves, which are the reason for microclimatic zone shifting in India. So D. Microclimatic of a region are defined as the moisture, temperature, winds of the atmosphere near the ground, the vegetation, the soil, the latitude, elevation, the season. Weather is also influenced by the microclimatic condition. Wet ground, for example, promotes evaporation and increases atmospheric humidity. Microclimatic zones are shifting across the various districts of India. A shift in microclimatic zone may lead to severe disruption across sector. For example, 2 degrees Celsius rises in annual mean temperature will reduce the agriculture productivity by 15 to 20%. Some season identify behind this shift in the microclimatic zones is change in land use patterns, deforestation, encroachment upon the mangroves, disappearing wetlands, natural ecosystem by the encroachment, the urban heat island that trap the heat locally is the cause. So always confidence and hard work so that your the disease that is failure will not come in your mind in your circumstances in your surrounding area. It will make you a successful person. All the best.